Hi guys, it's Paul Pluta. I'm back in the saddle doing paid reviews. Today guys, I'm doing paid review 20JU18. 20JU18. This is for a very good friend of mine. Very good guy who he's been on my fridge for years. Reeves Modern English Tailoring. He's in New York City. Reeves Modern English Tailoring. Very dapper guy. very dapper guy indeed there. And with that there, I'm actually I'll do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing actually this is a Herman So's shirt with my Patek Calatrava 5196. Now, this is an interesting email, and I've kind of put this to the side because I really wanted to mentally mull over this. He goes, this is regarding the Rolex President 36. Going to have to disagree with you there. I do think that it's very gauche worn with a t-shirt. It has to be worn formally. When it is fantastic. This watch was probably never conceived to be worn with a t-shirt and jeans. I get it though, association with the wrong crowd can really ruin things. I feel like that about the Submariner, which is why I got the 50 fathoms for t-shirts and shorts. The President is my everyday for work watch, but I'm usually wearing suits or dressed more formally on a day-to-day basis. If I want to tone it down, I wear my Lange 1815. Wearing a dinner suit, tuxedo, or white tie, I would carry the Lange in my inside pocket and not even wear a watch on the wrist. I also like the day date because it's featured in They Live, and I am a big John Carpenter fan. It's just such an iconic watch. Its heyday is over, but I'd rather own the height of luxury watch from the 50s and 60s than a Richard Mille from now, although I'd of course sell it ASAP. Best regards, David. David Reeves from Reeves Modern English Tailoring. And he sent me a couple of pics there, very famous wearers. The Dalai Lama has one. A very successful black guy, I don't know. Warren Buffett has one. Martin Luther King actually has I think it might be a date just, it's a Jubilee bracelet. And Dwight Eisenhower, okie dokie. And of course some famous golfers, yes, of course. So what do I think there? So this is a right of reply, and I've got to be totally honest with you. I've been poisoned because a competitor to the channel, this is a guy who I really despise, he got an 18038. I really dislike this particular rodent. He got it when he got a job at a big company. We're not even going to... He got a job and then he just became an absolute dick. You know, he sort of... I don't know. Everything about that guy I think is false and fake. And I kind of tended to get the wrong impression with this type of thing. To give you an idea how much I hate, see, David Reeves has been completely good to me. He's been a fantastic, loyal fan, classy guy. I had a guy yesterday who emailed me about a Rolex President Day Date question. He came to me, and what he actually said was, this is what he said. he came to me and he said to me, he goes, because I have a question. It's all grammatic errors and spelling mistakes. I have a question. Since from what saw you're an expert on Rolex watches, I have a day date 18238. He's asking me about the weight of the bracelet. And I went back to him and said, you want free advice? I said, I don't give free advice. He's one of these internet spruikers. He's got a investing for profit. I think that's the name of his website, or something bullshitty like, we're investing for, I don't know, investing for some sort of stupid reason. He asked me all these in-depth questions on Rolex President weight. He's compared it to a mate of his. It weighs different. Why? And I'm thinking, man, you want free advice? And that's the whole thing. The Rolex wearer today, a lot of them are complete douchebags. And that's the reason I think if you want that sort of beautiful watch, I would really recommend a Patek Calatrava. I think that would be a nicer way for you to go. This is the 5196. Very similar money compared to a nice 18238, or even I dare say a 118238. Maybe the Patek's a little bit more expensive, but I gotta tell you, seriously, this is what I'd honestly prefer as a statement watch, as an achievement watch. So many douchebags, so many douchebags. I had a bit of a fight with him. He wanted all this info for free. And I said, let me guess, you drive a Lincoln Town car or a fat Cadillac and you think you're cool? I had a bit of a sparring match with him, but basically he wanted free advice. I mean, I'm in the watch business, and I don't sell watches. I got sponsors like David SW. I've got people on my fridge. But I make my money from giving advice. And when people want freebies, well, I don't know how that's going to work. You want good advice? I could answer his question, but you know how it is there. You know how it is. These guys themselves, they are very, very, very... They are very, 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 they want freebies. He's a bit of a hustler. He thinks he's a big swinging dick when he's just a jerk. That's the problem. So many people in the Rolex day-date era are now absolute jerks. No disrespect to David Reeves. A lot of them are jerks. Now, looking at yourself, very dapper in a suit, I think you have actually nailed it. The president itself there is meant to be worn in formal attire. Yes, yes, yes. Totally agree. I think it's become very cliche. It's become a watch that a lot of people buy because of the associated image, and it's become too successful. So I've got to be totally honest with you. I've had a bit of a rethink there. Yes, I would tend to say 36mm Rolex President is a beautiful watch to be worn for formal occasions. It's not to be worn jeans, joggers, t-shirt. That's not how it's supposed to be presented. It's supposed to be very, and I think you've nailed it, David. That watch really should be worn with a suit. It's got to be worn suited and booted. That's what it needs to be done. If you wear that with jeans and joggers, you just look like a dick, an absolute dick. So I've got to be honest with you, David. Yes, I would like to apologize to all the suited and booted President 36 wearers. Yes, I think it is a superb watch. It's nowhere near the horological excellence of, say, a Patek, but it is still a very lovely watch. I do get it. I understand what you're saying, and I would like to offer an apology. Yes, it is a very significant watch. It's a beautiful watch. For special occasions, I think it's ideal. Personally, if I had a choice of a 5196 or a Rolex day date, I would go Patek, Patek, Patek. I think the Patek is more understated. With the leather strap, it goes back to vintagey times. It's also it's a Patek, okay? That's my opinion there. I would rather go for the 5196, but in Dave's case, David's got a 1815 Lange. Yeah, okay, that's kind of the Lange equivalent of this, yes. Okay, yes, I think with a suit, the day date works. You've got to be dapper, but it doesn't work with t-shirts, jeans. Yeah, I think that's so important. It's so important. I think sometimes it was too successful. The day date was so successful, a lot of douchebags ended up buying them because they wanted to be successful by association. And the reality is, a douchebag is still a douchebag if he buys a Rolex. It's like a Porsche driver. Do you become a prick when you buy a Porsche, or are you a prick before the Porsche? What came first, the chicken and the egg? And the reality is, there are some very much jerks who drive Porsches. Yes, but that doesn't mean buying a Porsche will make you a jerk. But there are a lot of jerks who drive Porsches. That's the reality that this world is. So I gotta be honest with you. What do I think the sweet spot is there? I would have to say, I think myself, the best 36 mil day date. So you've got quite a few of them, okay? But the most popular is the 1803. They were non-quickset day date. They had a plastic glass. In the late 70s, they introduced a sapphire crystal version called the 18038. That was a single quickset. Single quickset means it had the, you could change the date easily. That's the number. The day was still, it's called a single because they also, a bit later on, they brought out the double quickset. So late 70s, 18038 came out. That's the standard. Now, there were different variations, but we're talking the most popular variety here, the 18038, late 70s, and it went up until the R serial number when it became an 18238. That's correct. And then in the 2000s, it was changed to a 18238, and they revised. The most significant revision was the clasp itself. I think the sweet spot, personally, if I was buying one, I think the 18038s, they were actually a smidgen taller than the 18238s and the 18038s. I think the sweet spot is the 18238. Double quickset, that's what I think the sweet spot in the day dates is. They're significantly cheaper than the 18238. Great watch, absolutely. I've owned a few myself. I think they're a superb watch, absolutely superb. So my opinion there, I think day dates, yeah, I'm wrong, okay, David? I was wrong because too many douchebags have bought them. They are a great watch. They're a significant watch. They are a very cool watch. I am sorry. I was wrong. I was wrong, okay? I was wrong to suggest otherwise. I stand corrected, okay? I stand corrected. They are amazing. They're a great watch. Presidents are great. The thing about them is they are, in my opinion, just the epitome of chic. You're right. You're right, David. I think the thing is, it's the fact that the douchebag element has come in. One of my competitors who's really douchebaggy, I'm not going to name names, very douchebag. He bought an 18038 and he thinks he was king shit. I mean, come on. I've got 5 Pateks and I don't boast and big note myself like that. It's pretty tacky. Very, very tacky how, all he needed was the Rocky theme and complete douchebag status. But the thing is, the Day-Date is a very special model. It is special, amazing history. I get it. I do get it. So I was very harsh. So I would like to apologize to David there, David. So guys, if you need a suit in New York and you want the best, Reeves Modern English Tailoring in New York. Google them. It'll come up. Dave's a great guy. Very, very nice guy. Love him to death. It's funny, I got another friend called Dave who's also got a Lange 1815. These are 2 different Daves. But I got to tell you, yes, I stand corrected. Apology. There we go. So that's a paid reply. This was for David Reeves. As I said, Reeves Modern English Tailoring. Guys, please like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to get a paid review done. I've taken a little bit of time out. I had some mental problems, family problems. Now I'm getting back in the saddle. I'm getting some paid reviews out. So please, if you haven't done, the money on Google is terrible at the moment. COVID, everything is, many businesses have scaled back. I'm not surviving on the Googles. I really do need this paid reviews. So if you could get a paid review done, I'd be eternally grateful. I'm Paul Pluta. This is the Paul Pluta channel. This has been a paid review. Tell me what you guys think of that. Cut. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, new sponsor on the channel, APPSTANTIATE. Help get the most of your engineering and DevOps with APPSTANTIATE. APPSTANTIATE provides on-demand DevOps infrastructure, test automation, and continuous integration as a service with a focus on mentoring and hiring assistants to help engineering teams scale. They are experts in Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and the latest open source utilities to help your company save time and money. Cost reduction in your hosting bills alone will pay for itself. In addition, the team is 100% onshore, New York City-based senior engineers. APPSTANTIATE will help you get most productivity out of your current stack and/or employee headcount. Email hello@appstantiate.com. Please email now hello@appstantiate.com for more information. ArchieLuxury, proudly supporting fantastic businesses. And don't forget, guys, make sure you subscribe to the ArchieLuxury corporate live streaming channel to be updated on all the live shows I do. Live shows! Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.